Well, the first thing is the portfolio. Get to know who you are, get confident about who you are, because that's what it takes. An employer can see, he can see your eyes, and he can see you're nervous, and he can say you're not confident. You need to be confident, you need to be bold. Secondly, you need to put a marketing plan together. If you send your resume to the black hole of websites, it's going to go there. If you send it to somebody, to the company's webpage, it's going to die, it's not going to go there. So the second step is how to market yourself. You go from the shortest distance between 2 points, it's a straight line. If I'm an engineer, I'm going to send my portfolio to the director of engineer. I'm going to send my portfolio to the vice president of engineer, because everything flows better from the top to the bottom. So that type of marketing is very proactive. You go out and you buy the Houston Business Journal and you get all these lists and you say, well, I'm going to call this company and this company. And you also send it overnight to whoever you're sending it. And you can send it 4 days overnight so that it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg, but that's the most important mail a person receives. So if you send it to the vice president of engineering, he's going to say, wow, here's a overnight, right? It must be important.
Sure.
So you give the portfolio the importance of it. And lastly is you don't go and interview. You go and do a presentation of who you are and what you bring to the company. You basically go on offense. You say, Chris, may I tell you a few things about myself when the interview starts? Is Chris going to say, no, of course not. So you get this portfolio out, you give him a copy or her a copy and you a copy, and in about 5 minutes you go through the thing. And then you say, now I'm ready to answer any questions you may have. And so recruiters or company interviewers aren't accustomed to being approached that way. Wow, what do I have here? And one last thing, be bold. After the interview is almost over, ask the person who's interviewing you, why, can you tell me, if you would please, Chris, if you were me, why would you come work here? You see, now you're putting the shoe on the other foot, right?
Wow.
Now he's got to sell you on why they want you. And it's a 50-50 deal. The company needs an employee and you need a job. You don't need to go feeling like, I hope they hire me.
Sure.
They have to hire
Mindset
somebody.
is so important.
Why not me? I've got this portfolio that says I'm great at what I do.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So confidence is very important, and you get it by doing the portfolio and by being proactive in your job search.